Hello and welcome to Active Bryant Fitness Systems. Thank you for clicking on the video. Please subscribe, and this video is all about the Natty, the superhuman of the future. And the reason why natural athletes and natural bodybuilders are superhumans of the future is because you don't lose it as you age. Dorian Yates lost it. Arnold Schwarzenegger lost it. Luther Ringo lost it. Hulk Hogan in the sky. So all these guys that mess with their hormonal system all eventually got sick and lost their muscle. I'm 54 and I've still got my muscle and I haven't lost it because I still keep training. It's still part of my natty lifestyle. And I believe that natties are the superhumans of the future, because people, the younger generation, are realising that the drug taking is so detrimental to the health. And that's why the pubs are not as full as they used to be, because the newer generation are not going out drinking and killing their health gains. Because most people that get dementia and Alzheimer's and these brain illnesses as they age can be linked to alcohol intake. And now we're seeing the gyms are full more than ever before, and 3% of the weak women and weak men are taking steroids because they think they can't do it as a natty, or they just got no patience, or they're just not driven enough, or their mate says, oh, take this and you'll grow and you'll get big. But you can gain 18 pounds of muscle if you do it the right way as a natty. And then if you look at all the olden time natties, like Eugene Sandow and others, it's showing that it can be done. And there's lots of guys that are natties that are ripped to shreds. They're not mass monsters, but they're ripped to shreds. So when they take their clothes off, they look brilliant. And I believe that if you train like this, you'll keep it all the way through your life. So I worked with a guy once, a Jamaican guy, and he was a natty and he was ripped to the bone, and he was 68 years old. I met a guy from prison, he was 51 years old. He was a natty, he was ripped to the bone. So don't always, if you're a natty, don't just think about size, think about symmetry. Like, I know Frank Zane wasn't a natty, but look at Frank Zane's physique. Or Danny Padilla. Danny Padilla was a small bodybuilder, but had a great physique. You got to think about the classic look, not the monster, drugged up, idiot look that's going to damage your health in the long run. You got to think long term. If you're married, you got kids, and you got a job, you got to think about taking gear. You could have roid rage, you could have bad spots, you could get cancer. Like Dolph Lundgren, you could have all these health elements creep up on you as you age. And that's why I believe that the natty movement must overtake the roid movement. And once the natty movement takes over the roid movement, and people like myself share, as you can see my picture up there, how you can still stay in phenomenal shape. Even at my age, 54, I gained 2.5 inches on my arms just through doing heavy training and increasing my calorie intake from a point of view I was eating more crap than I used to. So my arms got bigger. And it was the hard training. So we mustn't get away from the guy that's taking the juice. He's training hard, but he's got a synthetic product in his body that's making everything grow mega quickly, 40% more than what a natty does. So, and a natty has to be careful not to train so hard that the gains are detrimental. Does that make sense? You don't get so many gains. So I believe in Dorian Yates and Mike Mensa, the 4-day week program, 100%. Then I believe in Paul Chek's program of only doing 5 exercises or less per workout. So the more your health is going down, the less you should do. Or the more stressed you are, the less you should do. or the more energy you've got, sometimes you can do less and still get good growth. And I think this is why the Mike Mensa, which I'm trying for the next 8 weeks, system may work, because if you're used to doing 32 sets like I am, 5 or 6 exercises 4 times a week, I'm cutting it down so much, but the intensity is still high, so I should see more growth and definition. So it'll be interesting to see at the age of 54, you know. So many people say, oh, your testosterone is lowering by 1%. I don't believe that's true in some respects. Yes, it's lowering, but if you're training hard and you're pushing yourself up, you're pushing yourself regular, and you're pushing your poundages up by 2.5 kilos once a month, you're still increasing, you're still improving. The thing where maybe natties and roidheads go wrong is that they won't train for weeks and weeks. Then if your testosterone's lowering, it's going to take you weeks and weeks to get it back. The same as if you do bulking. You spend so much time eating a load of crap and putting on a load of fat, it takes just as much time to get the fat off the body, if that makes any sense. And that's why I think if you're a natty and you're lean all year round, you're winning. You're winning. You're actually doing it. And try not to let other people get in your mindset. Does that make sense? Oh, he's got bigger legs than me. He's got bigger chest than me. He's got abs bigger than me. He's got better abs than me. You should always do it for you. Don't do it for other people. Do it for you. And in that way, you won't have your ego telling you you've got to take gear to have bigger legs, bigger arms, bigger shoulders, or a head like Mr. Ed. Because your ego is controlling you. Does that make sense? The same as when I see, 16-year-olds and they're squatting 4 or 5 plates, these 520s or 420s a side. I know they're not doing that naturally. That's taking steroids. Because I've tried to squat that way and it's really, really difficult. So I know they're using synthetics to do that. But if I see a classic good physique, I think it's more pleasing than seeing a monster physique with 20-inch arms. 20-inch arms, you can't buy shirts anymore. And when your legs get to Tom Platz's size, you got to wear shorts. You can't wear nice trousers. Or you wear trousers and a suit and you look like you're wearing a bin bag because of it's not showing off your V shape or the way that your body, the way that you built your body up, if that makes any sense. So please, all you natties out there, stay natty. Don't let the dealer or your mate go, oh, take this, you're going to get a bit bigger, or take this, you're going to get a bit leaner. You can do it all naturally and you can still keep gaining without TRT. It's all about the program design and you keep doing it. I think the biggest drug has to be, you got to keep doing it. Exercise is the drug of choice and you have to keep doing it. You can have a month out and you'll get back to it and you'll grow again. But you've got to want it. You've got to want it. You've got to smell it. You've got to taste it. You've got to see it every day. And you've got to keep pushing yourself. Like my job is a trainer. So if I turn up to see a client and I'm really fat, it's not going to look good. But if I turn up and I've still got my bulk of muscle and they say, oh, Scott, you're looking a bit podgy, then I'll just say, well, I've been bulking up or I've been putting on some size. And this is the way I'm a bit bigger than what I normally am in the summer. Do you know what I mean? Everybody, every natty, everybody that trains wants to look better in the summer, so they cut down what they eat in the winter. In the summer, sorry. But in the winter, you eat a lot more, you store a lot more. Our bodies are designed to do that, to keep us warm in the winter. So it's not a bad thing just to wear a baggy shirt or baggy pants, during the winter time while you're covering up. Or being like the shadow, in the shadow so nobody can see you until the summertime. And I just want to say to every single natty out there, I'm proud of you. Keep doing it. Don't listen to the naysayers. Yeah, you'll never be an Arnold. You'll never be a Dorian Yates. You'll never be maybe a Frank Zane. But just accept it. Just accept it and be pleased with yourself that you built a gargantuan physique that stands out when you're in the gym and when you're on the beach or when you're walking around, and you just feel good about yourself. Knowing that you haven't cheated on your hormonal system, knowing that your health is not going to go down and you're going to get sick as you get older. So thanks very much for watching. Subscribe that way. And please post a comment down below if you're a natty. And if you've got any good hints or tip, one of my tips is if you take 20 grams of BCAAs every day, you will put on up to 11 pounds of muscle. If you've not done BCAAs before, and they're pure BCAAs with no fillers and no crapping. So that's my top tip. Please subscribe. Chat again soon. Bye.